Hello, I'm Abs and welcome to episode 3 on the Minicraft server. We're looking at a screenshot of the prank that I pulled on Eagles, and the reason I'm starting with that is because of this. It's 8 a.m. I've just woke up and I've just looked at my messages and I've got a missed one from Eagle on Discord at about 3 a.m. this morning to say that I better be recording or streaming next time I log on to the server. So I assume that means he's pranked me back. So I'm just on the server now. I've been AFKing all night at the mob farm. So let's go and find out what he's done. So he's done nothing around the immediate area. Let's turn the farm off. Don't want to break the redstone line when we come out of here. The iron farm down there looks okay. Alright, let's head down. I mean, everything looks good round here. Let's just check the gunpowder while we're over here. So, spawn rates are a little bit low at the moment on that. I think that may be because silver is over at the Guardian farm they built, so I think that's kind of killing the spawn rates. So the iron farm looks okay. All the villagers are still there. All right, let's head over to base. Okay, we're over at the base. Let's head into the villager trading hall. All right, well. Kind of looks like all the villagers are still here. I mean, I don't think he'd do anything that crazy. Just on the off chance he might accidentally kill a villager, so I don't think he'd go that far. Let's head out. Nothing obvious. Well, the concrete machine looks okay, but let's check it because I have been crying because I've blown this thing up myself like 3 or 4 times. So maybe he's pranked us with this. No, I mean that looks okay. Oh, spider. Let's just jump off. Alright, cool. Villager breeder looks okay. Alright, we've got some signs. What do they say? Hey man, took most of your stuff. Look under your portal. And a raid was accidentally triggered here. And also took my diamonds, apparently. Alright, let's... So my diamond chest was down in the mine. I don't keep all my diamonds in there, so he hasn't got all of them. I keep some in my shulkers, so yeah, he can't access those. Yeah, alright, he's took my diamonds. But not a lot else. Okay, so diamond's gone. But yeah, I keep my diamonds in my shulkers, so most of my diamonds are okay. Alright, let's head back up. I have got some chests up top. Alright, let's yeah. Phantoms, great. Yeah, let's go under the portal then. He does love burying stuff under this portal. Okay, we got another sign. Yeah, sorry that ain't it, Chief. Go to 1000, 1000. Great, so we've got a treasure hunt, haven't we? There's no chance this stuff's going to be at 1000, 1000. He's going to send me round everywhere. Great. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get our coordinates on. Let's block that back up. Right, and let's go to 1000, which is pretty much this way. Okay, so we are at 1000, 1000. It's still night time, so we've got a little problem with mobs. There is a sign over here. We've still got the phantom problem as well. Yeah, how about no, you should go to 2000, 2000. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit simple to go to 1000, 1000. Cool, treasure map. We will take that. But I guess we never take off. Get rid of these phantoms. on our way to 2000. Okay, we made our way to 2000. Ain't it either? Go back to your base. The other player's base, the one we can't remember the name of. Yeah. Thanks, Eagles. Right, now we've done this 2000 by 2000 flyout. We are heading all the way back to my base, and just behind my base is another player's shack. And apparently I've got to go under there. Joy. Thanks, Eagles. Really appreciating this. Okay, we are nearly back. That's my base on the right, and this is the shack that Eagles was talking about. So, now where did he say? Did he say in it or under it? I mean, there's diamonds in there, but they're not mine. I think they've been there all along. I think he said, did he say under? So there's nothing this side, but there is a mine shaft under this side. So did he mean in the mine shaft? Your instructions could have been a little clearer, Eagle. Gotta say. I mean, the longer this takes, the higher my levels of revenge are gonna be. I mean, this all just looks normal, and this staircase is terrible. Yeah, please mine an extra block higher. I'm just hitting my head every single time. I mean, that wood's normally there. There's a mine running through here, an abandoned mine, and then we're just into the normal players' mine shafts. I don't think he means under here. All right, let's head back up. Pretty sure he said under, so let's assume he's done exactly what he did with the under the portal. Okay, so let's dig under here a little bit. Let's see if we can find where these things are. I mean, there's nothing directly there. I don't think he's going to bury it too much. Let's maybe try from the side. Is there anything around the back? Alright, no, let's dig here then. He's buried it good down here. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got some more signs. Alright. Excellent. Let's, head back to your portal in the sky. Portal in the sky. Awesome. So we've been on a 2,000 long flight. Let's just restore the terrain here. So we've been on a 2,000 long flight trying to find our stuff. And we're now going to be back at our sky portal. Which is just over this way. Alright, let's fly over that. Okay, we're at the sky portal. Not it either. Maybe under the pillar. This better be it. This better be it. This has been like 15 minutes hunting. Let's dig down under here. Yeah. You won't get pranked. This better be worth I died doing this. Good. You won't get back, I dare. You don't need to dare me, Eagles. There's going to be revenge. You know, you started this. You put some bells under my base. I did some harmless graffiti back. I even helped you take it down. And then, I mean, you've hit stuff I don't really use. I mean, these books are all just kind of rubbish. I mean, I'll take the diamonds back, obviously. But yeah, Eagles, revenge is coming. Revenge is coming. And with that out the way, we're now over at the shopping district, and Riri has opened a shop that's selling leather, which I need some for item frames for my storage room because I'm constantly losing which chests are in. So it's 1 diamond per stack. What's that, Riri? Come on, shortchanging us? 63 is not a stack. Come on, you can be better than that. 64 is a stack. All right, cool. So we've made a purchase. We've got some leather. So we can put some item frames up in our storage room, make our life a little bit easier. With that done, we'll head back over to our base, and then we're actually going to head over to the construction zone for our mega base, which is the oasis in the desert, and we're going to do some work on that for the rest of this episode. So we've made our way across to the mega base, and let's just fly up, see if we can get a really good view of this. We've done half of it. So this outer circle is a 200 diameter circle. So we need to do the outer edge for the other half of this circle. There is some land that we need to clear because that's going to be too high. So that hill over there to the right needs to go. So yeah, let's place down our beacon. Let's do some land clearing. Let's fill out the edge of our circle, and then let's fill the center, which can take a bit of time, to be honest with you. I reckon I timed it on that last bit I did, and it takes about an hour to fill in a quarter of this circle, roughly. So yeah, a bit of effort required. So thankfully Streaky came along, and with Beacon, Efficiency 5 and Streaky, we're making short work of clearing out this big hill. Yeah, he's been a massive help, and that's cut loads of time off doing this build, so thank you, Streaky. Okay, so we've done that hill with the help of Streaky, and now we just got to do one over here, which is just encroaching. But it has occurred to me we've got a massive sand overhang, and I love doing this. So one block update by taking out that piece of sand, and the whole lot should come down. Here we go. Awesome. I love it. And we didn't even get, I mean, that was massive. We didn't even get back out of the way before that dropped down. That's brilliant. It's actually saved a lot of work as well. So we just want to get that out of the way of the circle. At some point we'll take it down further back because we don't want the view of the oasis to be ruined by hills, and there's more sand overhang over there, just floating islands. But yeah, we'll just remove this little bit and then we can start the construction of the circle, which is the more fun part. Okay, and with that hill removed, it's time to do the outer circle, and this is the worst circle that I've ever done. I've had to print this out and write down the numbers on a bit of paper. I'm then using a pen to mark out the sections that I've done. I mean, let me just read this out for you while I do this. So it's 10 off the center block, then 8, then 6, then 5, 4 fours, 7 threes, 2 3, 2 3, 2 2 3, 4 twos, 3s, 6 twos. It's insane. So yeah, it's so difficult. I couldn't do it off the screen. I was just losing my place, particularly around the twos and the threes, which are just incredibly, they're just frying my brain. So I'll be glad when we got this done. So we do this first pattern, and then we've just got to double it up, which is easy enough. And then we've got to fill it all out. And to make matters worse, I've got Streaky showing out random numbers in my ear, which is just making me lose my place. So these are the last few blocks that we've got to go in. There we go, that should make a 3, and that's it. That's the last half of the outer edge of that circle in. Let's fly up, let's have a look at it. How's it looking? We need to go a bit higher. This circle's just too big. I need to install Optifine. There we go, I've loaded it up, so I'm missing that a little bit, but yeah, that looks good. It looks pretty symmetrical to me. I'm pretty happy with that. Awesome. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's. Why did I think doing it this big would be a sensible idea? Alright, so we need to take out the cacti because they're too high. They'll get in the way when we're placing out the concrete. We need to place in all the concrete in this center circle, this half of the circle. Thankfully, again, Streaky is going to help me, so that's going to save me loads of time. You know, it's going to take us an hour to do it instead of 2 hours by myself. So brilliant. Cheers, Streaky, again. We'll get on with that and then we'll be back. So here we are filling out the second half of this circle. Now each quarter of this circle is taking basically a double chest worth of white concrete, which is just an insane amount of concrete. Now thankfully back at base I have an automatic concrete maker, which I made idiot proof, and also it feeds me a shulker, so it's quite quick to make, but even so it's at least 2 hours worth of concrete making for this circle just for one half of it. It's ridiculous, so I'm going to be so happy when it's done. And yeah, I've just sped up the footage just so you can see how much concrete I have to place down, like an entire stack just for that section. It's mental. I can't convey just how insane the size of this thing is. Actually a new day. I placed in all the white concrete that I had last night until I ran out, which nearly finished it. But as you can see, there's a couple of little sections that still need to be done. Now,
Second thing is, you might have noticed my voice has changed ever so slightly, and that's because I'm using a different microphone. I've got the blue Snowball, I think it is, which I've had for a while, but I've not set up. I've been using my headset microphone, but I've got this set up now with the pop filter, I think you call it, and hopefully that's going to make my voice a little bit clearer on these videos. And awesome, that's us done placing concrete, just these last few blocks. There we go. And that's taken 3 hours, I reckon, with a little bit of help from Streaky as well, doing that 1 quarter, which saved quite a bit of time, to be fair. Not to mention the digging he did, so yeah, awesome. But yeah, let's fly up, let's take a look at that. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I'm pretty pleased with that. Alright, so the next job we got to do on this is build the inner circle, which is a diameter of 101. That will be filled with like grass and trees and things like that. The outer circle will be filled with water, and there's going to be 4 smaller circles dotted around the outside just to give that impression of the oasis. So yeah, let's crack on with those things. So the first thing that I like to do with a circle of this size is to mark out the diameter in all directions. This is just a helpful kind of guide so that if I do make a mistake, I notice it early on and not later on when I've got all the soil in, all the water in, and it's going to take me hours to fix. So yeah, this is why I do this. Circle, I'm starting to put the soil in, and I'm already starting to regret this because this is still a huge amount of soil. I'm not going to have enough to finish it, so I'm going to put in what I can, and then yeah, I'm going to have to do a bit of a mining session for soil. So that'll be fun. Yeah, this is all going to be too high, so yeah, what a nightmare. I've already put some grass blocks in as well, so the grass will start to spread while I'm doing this, and hopefully make that process a little bit quicker. And it turned out I had just enough soil to do 1/2 of this circle. So yeah, that's going to be a long mining session tomorrow to get the rest for this thing. And I'm just placing in the last few blocks now of this half, and then we'll do the traditional fly up, I think, and we'll take a look at what it looks like right now. Couple more rows. There we go. Yay! Awesome. Alright, let's fly up, let's take a look. And you might have noticed I finally got Optifine installed so I can load this base up. Alright, apart from that stupid cloud. I really should turn clouds off when I'm doing this. But that's looking pretty impressive. I'm quite liking that. Yeah, that's going to look awesome when we get the other half in. And then there'll be a smaller circle in the centre that we'll dig out for the base. Okay, but I think that's enough for today's episode. I'm going to try and do 2 episodes this week. Like I said, I was getting through a little bit too much stuff in 1 week for 1 episode. So I was kind of just having to rush through things when I did the YouTube videos. But for now, I need to clean up those storage chests, which are full to the brim. I need to move them so they're not in the way when we do the second half of this thing. So I'm going to crack on with that. I'm not going to do it on the video. It's not going to make for interesting viewing. Once again, I'm Abs. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to catch me on Twitch as well. Same username, Abfielder. Thank you. Goodbye.